Oh, cheers to the Singleton for this amazing cocktail though. Quick. Push the glaze from me. All right, so we getting into the holidays. You got your Friendsgiving, you got your Thanksgiving, my favorite holiday personally. You get to eat all the good food before you get tired of it, you know? So we're gonna switch things up a little bit. We got a roasted pork loin. It's sweet, it's savory, all the things. And I promise you, it's gonna be fire, okay? All right. Also, we're gonna be making the cocktail to go along with this. It's the apple pumpkin smash by the Singleton Whiskey. This video is also sponsored by the Singleton Whiskey, and details on how to grab a bottle of this will be in the description box below. All right, so let's get into it though. All right, first order of business, dry off your pork loin. We want this to be nice and crispy on the skin. So we're gonna make about 8 slits deep into this pork loin because we're gonna put some garlic cloves in here, right? This is gonna be for extra flavor. If you go down to the other side, don't trip on it. It really don't matter. As for me, I'm gonna go ahead and use pre-peeled garlic cloves. So we're gonna go ahead and put that in each slot. You wanna make sure it's deep in there so that way it don't come out, you know, when we sear this next. We're gonna go ahead and hit this with some Dijon mustard. This is gonna be our binder. Make sure you get that in good on both sides. So if you follow me on IG and TikTok, this is referred to as melanated sugar. But we're gonna get half a cup of some brown sugar, and we're gonna put this across both sides of our pork loin. Go ahead and season this up with some salt. You can be kind of generous with this because we're just gonna use one coating and then get that on the back side too. Fresh cracked black peppercorn, the best way to go. So check it out. We finna add some garlic powder to this. We already got garlic inside the pork loin, but I'm a garlic lover myself, you know what I mean? So add you some, and then just like I said, rub this around the bowl, you'll be able to get the garlic on the bottom. Gotta add you some onion powder if you're gonna have garlic powder. So to maximize our time and to maximize flavor, we're gonna set this in the fridge to, you know, marinate for a few minutes while we make our sauce right quick. First things first, we're gonna get some honey up in here, about half a cup. Add in half a cup of some unsalted butter. Add in some fresh cracked black pepper. Add in some soy sauce. Add in some apple cider vinegar. Just a little bit. And you're gonna get you some minced garlic, or you can get some garlic paste. I'm doing garlic paste in this case. I'm gonna go ahead and hit our skillet with a high smoke point oil. So I got grapeseed. All right, so take that pork loin, set it in, and we're just gonna press this down so that way we can get that crust real good. And we're gonna do this for about 3 minutes each side, just so we can lock in all them flavors that we done built. That's how we want this to look on the sear. We're gonna put that pork loin into our grandma roasting pan. Ooh, if you know about this pan. I swear you got like a 95% success rate with this. Cover this up with a lid. All right, so we're gonna throw this in the oven at 350 for about 25 to 30 minutes, and then we'll be back. All right, y'all, so while we waiting on the pork loin to get done, we're gonna go ahead and make us a little cocktail real quick. So we're making the apple pumpkin smash from the Singleton Whiskey. So first you wanna start off with the juice from a whole lemon. So we're gonna add some of the Singleton Whiskey. So like, even though this is a Scotch, like, it's not like your typical Scotch, like how you would think. Like, it's smooth though, you know what I mean? It's gonna set the cocktail up, all right? And here you're just gonna add in 1.5 ounces of the Singleton Whiskey. So we got some pumpkin butter right here. We'll go ahead and add in 2 bar spoons of that. It'll get you some cinnamon syrup. So this is gonna be like, you'll find this in your mixer aisle in the liquor store. Just throw that in there. And then 2 ounces of some apple cider. Now just go ahead and get at a nice shake for probably about 10 to 15 seconds. When your hand starts to feel frozen, it's ready. I know that was an arm workout though. Then just go ahead and pour that on up over a nice glass with an ice cube or a few and enjoy. The Singleton is a Scotch, right? And the thing about it is, like, it's not like your typical Scotch. It's super smooth. And then you got fruity flavors that's gonna enhance your dishes. Like, say, this pork loin that we waiting for out the oven. With your Friendsgiving, Thanksgiving's coming up. Look, I'll put all the information to grab you a bottle in the description box below. But without further ado, let me go ahead and get this pork loin on. All right, look at that. So here we got our glaze, and we're just gonna put half of our glaze over this. We're gonna throw this back in the oven uncovered for about 5 to 7 minutes, and then we're gonna be ready. Now that remaining glaze, we're just gonna go ahead and add that over the top. Then just slice these up like a little loaf, you know, and then it's ready to eat. Cheers to the Singleton for this amazing cocktail, though. But get some of that juice real quick. Don't walk, run. Matter of fact, place your order online and come to the house. Get these ingredients, make this like, the best time was yesterday, but the second best time is today. All right? Put your slow. All right. Ooh. Okay, this pork loin that we waiting for out the oven, right?
The oven is looking very well off.